Ugh. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to present you with it's time. So this is the Kylie Royal Peach Palette. I'm super excited to use this because I got the Too Faced Sweet Peach Palette and I'm in love. I like the peachy colors and stuff, and this one looked really fun, and I really like Kylie cosmetics, so even though I'm not a big fan of Kylie. So today, I haven't even swatched these or anything, so today is the first time I'm ever touching these. I just love her packaging. Look how pretty it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and recreate this look. Hopefully I can do it or get something similar to it. And I'm also going to be telling you guys what I think about the quality of this palette and if I think that it's worth it's like $50 or something along those lines. If I think it's worth that amount of money. So this is the palette and I really like it. It's like metallic-y gold and it says Kylie. This is the back. It has her colors and like the ingredients and all that boring crap. And inside, they can take cameras outside. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. She finally put a mirror in it. None of her other palettes besides her Kylie's Diary has a mirror in it. So she finally listened to what the people wanted and got a mirror, which is smart. And it comes with a little brush, which I will use today and tell you if it's a good brush or not. I've heard that it feels pretty good. If it's worth even using. But these are the colors. Oh, I like that it bends back all the way back so that I can show you. So these are the colors. I'm really loving this blue. We're gonna do it. I wonder if I can, hold on. Un momento. So this is the look. It's on her little postcard, which I wish this was the her other postcards, like when you go like this, it winks, the eyes winks. I wish it was doing that because I really like that. Anyways, but this is what we're gonna do. I try to do some dramatic brows to go with it, but I'm not really big into dramatic brows. But my brows is not what this video is about. So let's get into this. Okay, so I'm gonna just set this right here so I can visualize. Okay. Let's zoom you guys in closer. Now that you're up close and personal. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry. I'm going to probably use this for most of the shades just because I really want to see how it does. So the first shade I'm going to go into is going to be this shade right here. Hold on, I gotta figure out which one it is. Sandy, I think. It's just a taupey color, I think. It's the lightest matte shade in there, so I'm using a mirror too. So far, so good. I'm impressed. So the reason why I'm using Sandy is because it's the lightest brown that can be used as a transition shade, and the reason why you kind of want to go to lightest to darkest so that it's easier to blend and look more natural. Not natural, but no harsh lines. Guys, despite my hyperness, I'm actually like dying inside because I feel super sick. At work, all the kids on my unit have the flu or something like the flu, and Mama's hanging in there. I'm gonna get the flu. I can feel it. still gonna drink my high seas though. So now we're gonna go into the shade Cinnamon, which is a matte brown, and it kind of looks like cinnamon. I wonder where she got the name. And I'm gonna put that in my crease along with Sandy, but like not as high as Sandy, so it kind of blends upwards. I like to always have a really fluffy blending brush that I'm not putting product on, just in arm's reach, just to blend out anything. And I'm going to use a blending brush to blend out these edges. We are going to take the shade Seashell, which is a shimmery, I don't even know, it's just a shimmery color. Taupe maybe, I don't know. Take that and I'm going to put that all over my lid. So this is what we have so far. So we have Sandy and Cinnamon in the crease with Seashell on the lid, but we are now going to take the shade Duchess, which is a really pretty like bronzy copper color, and we're gonna put that on top of Seashells. So far, I think her shadows are pretty good. I like them. Oh shit, that's not it. I like them a lot actually. So this is what we have so far. Yeah. She definitely did not just use this palette for her look though. There's no way. She must have used other palettes as well, so that's what I'm gonna have to do too. Uno momento, please. So in the spirit of all things Kylie, I'm going to use Kylie's bronze palette, which is her first palette, and this has the rest of the shades I'll need in it. So this is what I'm going to be using for the rest of her look. Not for the rest, but for this next part. So on this little picture thing I'm using as inspo, I guess, or not even inspo, I'm trying to copy it, so. She looks like she has some kind of liner, not liner, but shadow using as liner, because it's darker by the lash line, but it's not liner. So I'm just assuming, I'm just going to take a dark brown, which is this shade right here, and it's called Bronzite. It's just a chocolate color. Just gonna take this flat liner brush and use that. See? No mirror. So I have to go back and use this one. You just want to push that right up against your lash line just like you would an eyeliner. And if you want the brown, usually I would use Fix Plus or water or some kind of setting spray, but I didn't want it to be like liner. I just wanted it to like be darker, but not like, I just wanted it to be darker, but I didn't want it to be like obvious a liner, just like the picture. So I'm now gonna just kind of blend that out a little bit. This is what we have so far. Super bronzy. Okay. Now, for the bottom lash line, we are going to go back into the Royal Peach Palette. I'm going to take just another fluffy brush, but it's not as like wide. It's kind of narrow. Oh, I have to sneeze. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to take Sandy and dust that beneath my lash line. Kind of far down actually, because there's going to be a couple colors. So I got rudely interrupted by my loving boyfriend that I love so much. Anyways, we're gonna take a smaller, more pointed blending brush and go in with cinnamon. And take it still pretty far down, but not as far as we took Sandy. And in the picture, it looks like she has like another shade between these oranges or these transition shades in the blue, but I don't feel like it's necessary, so we're not gonna do it. So we're gonna go right on in with blue, which I think is called Royal. Yeah, so right on in with that blue. And you want this, you can see how pigmented, like, girl, yes. Let's see if it lives up. Oh, not bad. This looks nothing like that picture, but it's kind of like inspired. Okay, so now we are going, that's also not what I need. We are actually gonna go back into this bronze palette and we're going to use this pasty white color. And we're gonna use that as our inner corner highlight. She didn't really put a highlighter in there, so. So we're gonna go back in with that. We're gonna go back in with this flat liner brush and we are gonna spritz the out of that. Because we want this blue shadow on our waterline and we're going to try and make it like a gel liner. I really have a bad feeling about this. And spritz it again once it's on. And now we're gonna try it on our waterline. Actually not too bad. And if you also suck at life and got it under your eye, just take your whatever you use to blend out your concealer and buff it out. I'll be right back after I do my lashes and to talk about the palette some more, okay? So the Kylie Royal Peach Palette, I actually really like it. I enjoy the colors. I think they're pigmented. I think they blend well. I think you could make a lot of different looks with these shades. I'm excited. I really want to use this shade, so maybe you'll see a tutorial with this coming up soon. But I think it's really a good palette. If you have the $50 and you want to spend it, or you want to buy just a fun, not all browns color, but still some neutral colors, I think this is a really good palette because you do have the shades that you can create neutral, no pops of color, no crazy colors for work or for school, and then you do have shades like these few right here that you can create really fun creative looks. So I really do think this is a good palette, and I feel like You can't really see in the video, but in person this palette really makes my eyes pop, which is kind of hard to do with brown eyes because they look like poop. So, but I recommend this palette. I think it's good. Her brush is real good, so like I'm impressed still by this. So it doesn't really look like her video or her picture, so I got pretty close though, right? Great palette. Think you should buy if you have the money to, but it's really not a necessity. It's just a fun palette to have if you can have it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment so I can interact with people. If you liked my video, or if you didn't, please like and subscribe and watch my videos.